The year is finally over. Well, it's coming to an end very, very soon. So what we do right now is we head towards the final moments of 2021 and the first part of 2022. Well, we give you Weeknight update with Ellie Muller. It's the big year in review show, filled with a whole lot of stuff. Fabrice will check it out both and Diamond Arcami, Comic Animation, and his girlfriend Anastasia Jane. Hopefully Mono Kevin and Mr. M. And a big explosion coming up at midnight with Sonic Harmonic. And then immediately afterwards, the first interview of the year with boyfriend and girlfriend from Friday Night Funkin'. Fabrice, what do we have for everybody?
After this final episode of Weeknight Update for 2021, we now head over to our audience as they tell us what they have thought about the show throughout last year and what they expect in 2022. Weeknight Update has become much more ever since February showed up. Let's improve things even more. And to wrap tonight's program up, we will let you all party up with Joey Headphones on the Headphones Hour. He knows how to throw a party, and that is a fact.
That's right. So, kick 2021 out and ring in 2022 with us here on Weeknight. And a very happy New Year to you. Alright folks, listen. As you may or may not know, Miss Betty White passed away today at the age of 99. She will have been 100 years old on January 17th. She was the first lady of television. She was the wife of longtime Password host Alan Ludden, the original Password host Alan Ludden, and she was incredible on the Golden Girls and the Mary Tyler Moore Show, the Max Game, and things like that. Let's have a little moment of silence for Miss Betty White. Okay. Now, I don't know how else we can honor Miss Betty White, but I do know this for sure. It's the end of the year, and there's no better way of not only honoring Miss Betty White, but also honoring the fact that it is the end of the year, than to do this year in review show the right way, and by just having fun, as though she's still here with us. All right, so let's do this thing. I can't think of a better way to end 2021 and begin 2022 and to show you the greatest Weeknight show that you'll ever see. That's right, I'm talking about Weeknight Update. I'm Illy Muller. Let's go. From the YouTube Dojo, it's the Weeknight Update with Illy Muller Year Review Edition. And now, man who is about to send 2021 packing. That's right, I said it. Mr. Ellie Gunny Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Gunny Muller. Boys up my grasshoppers. And a very happy New Year to you. The theme song is composed by Babyland Creations. Diamond Arcami made the bumpers, and Fabrice Orchak and Rockwood made the previews. Alright? Fabrice Orchak and Walkabout 10 and Diamond Arcami, they're both excellent editors and animators. Comic Animation is also a great animator. Anastasia Jane is a great voiceover actress. Mal Kevin and Mr. M, Mr. M is a voiceover guy. Mal Kevin is the musical guy. And Specs Ken has some fan edits. Now, since it is the end of the year, I want to thank most of the people who I just mentioned earlier for a great year. As well as Michael Zycast, Emmanuel Gaffey, Nev509, Baby Lamb Creations, the Anthony Pente Show, Alex K, all the others. Oh, Rebecca K. Netta, and who else? Oh, Nostalgic Plum. And you'll see a lot more of those people after the big explosion, which you'll see later on. You know what? I also want to thank all of you folks at home and our Heavenly Father and our Savior and my family for keeping me in control throughout all of this. It hasn't been easy, but hey, we do what we do. Alright, now, what's up with 2021? A year that made people yell and create steam with their bodies. Of course, it was a good year for everyone on Weeknight Update. Now, it's true. Right now, this past year's best jobs were In-N-Out Burgers, HubSpot, and Ring Central. Hold on. Have you been to any of those places? Wait, don't answer that. Now let's look at the world of show business, shall we? Now, the cast of Friends reunited, and also Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez got back together. Wow. So 2021 was very good to Hollywood. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, MP. This is the last thing you'll do in 2021. It's time for another top 8 list. Here we go. Alright. What is the category tonight? Tonight's category, timely enough, top 8 words that can be used to describe 2021. Number 8, jumpy. Number 7, fishy. Number 6, stinky. Number 5, silly. Number 4, ridiculous. Number 3, odd. Number 2, dorky. And number 1, zapped. That's right, and pretty soon, 2021 is about to be zapped. When I say zapped, I mean zapped out of here. You got that right, MP. That's right. And we'll be right back with 2021 being zapped. More of the year in review stuff during talking time and the Hall of Wonders, plus some very special plus a very special interview. You're watching Weeknight Update. Here it is. Your vow of the night. Your last vow of the night of the year.
Can you feel the love tonight? Really? Sorry. The girls want it.
The guys want it.
Every night, all night, we want it. Gotta have it. Nick at night.
You know, too many people still buy carpeting the old, slow, frustrating way. I sure hope you're not one of them. They spend days shopping around from store to store, and then when they do decide, it's weeks before they get it delivered, sometimes even months. But you don't have to do that, you know. All you have to do is call us at 588-2300. We're Empire, and we'll be out to your home within hours with carpeting you'll fall in love with. And we'll have it installed in 3 to 4 days. 3 to 4 days, that's all. Our prices still start at only $6.95 a yard, including polyfoam padding and professional installation. We offer credit terms with no installment payment for 60 days. And if you order 2 rooms or more, you get this nifty little Bissell rug shampooer. Absolutely free. All you have to do is call. 588-2300. So what'll it be? 3 or 4 weeks? Or 3 or 4 days?
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. Happy New Year, Ed. Same to you, buddy. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Now, for interview with boyfriend and girlfriend, who helped you out with that? Well, Rocky Botan, of course. And Anthro and Yuri. You, yeah. Wow, they must be really nice. Yes, they are, and I appreciate them for their help. You're going to see the interview later on. Right now, I think it's time for another episode of the Hall of Wonders. Let's see what the crew came up with this time. Here we go.
Disclaimer, the Hall of Wonders is kind of like dog soup on E! Animation Network, but it does have some weird jokes. That is a certain thing. So please enjoy this. We worked so hard on this.
Wow, I can't believe that 2021 is over already. Time surely flew really fast. Thank you so much for your help this past year, everyone. It truly means a lot to me, and I do mean it this year.
It's our pleasure. We are excited about our plans for 2022.
Just wait until we ring in 2022.
We have done so many amazing things on Weeknight this past year. And let's not forget it's all thanks to one person, and I'm sure you know who I'm talking about.
Of course, if it weren't for Fabrice, we wouldn't be here. Exactly. He was given a chance to be on Weeknight, and he allowed this show to happen, along with the interviews, including the one we're about to see in a few minutes.
Yeah, we actually saw the wedding that led to the premiere of the Hall of Wonders. And we also saw the premiere of Joke Chowder. Weeknight Update has gone through so many crazy things, too.
Yeah, the world had gone through some things in 2021, too.
Yeah. How can we go through those events?
Yeah.
How can we do it?
We can do a recap show.
Yeah, you can talk about some of the things that we have talked about during this past year.
Yeah! The big television shows do this all the time.
Well, they do it every year.
You know, you guys might be onto something.
Let me tell you this, we are going to have a lot of great things on Weeknight's update for 2022 in just about a few minutes. But until then, it's showtime.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's party time!
It is party time!
The bubbly Nicholas doing good. See Orlando, Florida. Nick and Night proudly presents the Hall of Wonders. Hey, it's our year in review show. And Olivia Guitar, Don Ricardo, Susan K, and the Tigers are going to help us send 2021 packing. Here are the people who will send 2021 on a bubbly trip into the sky. David Laden, Casimir Grammarly, Mr. Tables, and Mr. Swift.
Hey, welcome to the Hall of Wonders. It's our head of the year show, and we're so happy to see you. I am David Laden.
And for now, I'm Jasmine Gremery. You'll find out why soon.
Mr. Tables,
And I'm the bubbly Mr. Swift. Well, as Mr. Aladdin had indicated, this is our end of the year show, and we are going to go over all of the important things that happened this past year.
We're not going to talk about anything that the late night talk show hosts are talking about, right?
It's business as usual. Don't worry.
Oh, that's good news. Speaking of early, it's drawing time. CBS recently released 2021's best workplaces ever, and some of the year's workplaces are In-N-Out Burgers, HubSpot, and RingCentral. Well, this episode is a promotion of sorts for those companies. Would you not agree?
Yes, baby. Now in Hollywood, the world was buzzing over Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck being back together in 2021, and how the cast of Friends got back together. Can 2022 be any more surprising than 2021?
I don't know about you all, but I would say that social media has gotten a little too toxic lately. Last year, a lot of people were feeling depressed because of the bashing many people received. Well, let's make this clear. We all started acting like great people, and this world's been a lot different.
You're definitely not wrong there, Mr. Tables. I can list all of those people, but that'd take too much time.
True. I can mention Scott Cawthon since he was the first person we talked about in the Hall of Wonders.
Yeah, Mr. Muller and his assistant did want to talk about him a month before it happened. I guess it was a good choice, considering many fans were hurt.
Mr. Muller's assistant was also affected by drama on social media, mainly Twitter, and I couldn't help but notice for a few months now that he was always looking down ever since he left the platform. I get that he has long-term post-traumatic stress disorder and paranoia, but never had I seen him so heartbroken.
Yeah, agreed. But he was also looking angrier than ever.
He was also looking scary too. It's like part of him is planning something sinister. I really don't want to know what he is up to, but it's clear he really hates Twitter and he isn't afraid to say it out loud.
Enough of that, it's time for our bonus drawing. Nick at Night was really huge in 2021. I mean, in 2021, Nick at Night was averaging at least 450,000 viewers an hour. That's huge. It's so huge that Elizabeth Gillies has agreed to be a guest on one of our shows in 2022.
Is she really going to appear on one of our shows in 2022?
Does she know about our work?
Is it real?
Really?
No way!
Are you serious?
That's what she told me. But of course, we'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
We'll see you
Well,
at the party.
see you at the party.
Come on, guys. My baby is getting ready for the big moment. You guys don't want to miss it.
You don't want to miss the Nick at Night debut of Sonic Harmonic either, do you?
And on that note, we gotta go.
Yeah, but we have to tell you this. Thank you for watching us all throughout 2021.
Yeah, get ready. 2022 is going to be epic. You'll get to see it soon enough during the NE experiments. So we'll see you on the other side of everything.
Yes, we will. Happy New Year, everyone. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
It's been the Hall of Wonders. Now back to Weeknight Update, your review special with the very big explosion of the ring in 2022. And the first episode of Furthermore Woman, Your Mail Time, and the morning show starring Rebel Wilson of 2022 will air, and boyfriend and girlfriend from Friday Night Function will stop by for the biggest interview of 2022. That's all still to come on Nick at Night.
Get ready! We're about to throw shoes at 2021 until it disappears. And then 2022 will dance its way into our hearts.
The Hall of Wonders will always get busy at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios Florida. Happy New Year!
Rocky Brothers is responsible for making 2021 great for Nick at Night. Thank you so much, champion.
Thank you for your help, Rocky Broten. Happy New Year.
Mulder, I did not know that the Tiny Kids were fans of Sonic Harmony.
Well, maybe they are. Maybe they did not tell you. But hey, who knows?
I'm having a love affair every night on the air. The mood is always right with Nick. With Nick at
Bonus drawing. Bonus drawing. Bonus drawing. Bonus drawing. Bonus drawing.
Ah, shut up, Tails, will ya? Now that was pretty interesting. Wouldn't you agree, ladies and gentlemen? Who knew that Sonic Harmonic has a lot of fans? Hey, you know what? Here we go. It's time for the last Talking Time bit of the year. Let's do this thing. Here we go.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, now, you've probably heard about this, but every year, some people would like to showcase, the best jobs or the best places that people tend to work at or work in or whatever, in 2021. I mean, from the past year, okay? They always tend to do that. Why? Well, that's just how we are sometimes. Now, one of them is Ring Central, which is a company that specializes in business software. And I'm like, really? And not doorbell rings or wedding rings? Man, some people just don't understand, huh? Meanwhile, there's In-N-Out Burgers. Well, HubSpot, that's for software and things like that. In-N-Out Burgers, that is a place in California that sells mostly burgers and things like that. That made me think, how come there aren't too many In-N-Out burger stands elsewhere in the USA? I don't know. That seems like an interesting question. Wouldn't you agree? Of course, we'll have all of 2022 to worry about that. Meanwhile, in Hollywood, now listen to this, okay? Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez reunited. No, in other words, they got back together after being away from one another for so many years. In fact, the E! Entertainment Network said, bring on the Uggs, the juicy tracksuits, and that long stowed away pink diamond, and let's party like it's 2003. Wow, I understand that you love the fact that Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are together. I'm happy. We're all happy about it just as much as the next group of people. But come on, take it easy. All right. Meanwhile, the cast of Friends reunited in 2021 in the big during the big HBO Max special. And Jennifer Aniston and David Schwimmer admitted to actually crushing on one another in real life. Wow. Now that right there is something. Wouldn't you agree, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, that is crazy. And yet, it's all so true. I mean, just wow. Just wow. Well, you know what, folks? That pretty much says it all for this year in review show. I personally believe that 2021 has been a great year for Weeknight Update. And like I said, I want to thank everybody involved with this program over the past year. Whether it's the people who helped me out with the sketches or you folks at home. Thank you so much. I can't thank my family enough. They really had my back, as well as our Heavenly Father and our Savior. And I am just so grateful, alright? And there's only one way to wrap up a year so big. Alright? I'll let the pre-record me take over, and I'll see you back here again on January 3rd, Monday, January 3rd. Have a Happy New Year to every single one of you. That is the news and the year, and for right now, in this spot, I'm out skis. Alright, now, I want to thank you all for watching Weeknight Update this past year. I also want to thank all the people who have made this show possible this past year. And, in previous years. This has been a real fun show. We've done great things. We've had a wedding this past year. We've had relationships beginning here on this program. All that good jazz. This past year for Weeknight Update was amazing. Of course, the real world still has some problems. With people shooting, people being violent, to the losses of great people such as Squeak, aka Dustin Diamond, and Hank Aaron, the legendary baseball player. Come on. 2021, was great for Weeknight Update, but ridiculous in the real world. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll tell you something. In 2022, we need to do better, okay? We have to cooperate with one another, we have to be nice to one another, and we also have to be better people. I don't know what happens next, but I do know that it's time for 2021 to end.
Well, I think it's about that time.
We have the 2021 sign ready to be destroyed.
We're also ready to sing.
Oh yeah!
We love
You
you.
love Sonic
Harmonic. You're our biggest inspiration.
Are you ready, Mr. Tables?
Well, right or not, 2022 is about to begin. Now, with this remote, I hereby call 2021 kids, and I am bringing to life 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
The 22 punch salute. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right. That is how you bring in a new year. All right? You know, I also want to thank our Heavenly Father and our Savior and my family for helping me out with this show. Man, I can't believe that I get to do this. This is so much fun.
All right! 2022 is officially here!
Yay!
Happy New Year, Mama.
Happy New Year, Daddy.
Honey, now that it's 2022, it's time to fully make it official. Are you ready to be Miss Aladdin even though we've been married for a while now?
It's about time. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, honey!
Happy New Year, baby.
Happy New Year, sweetie. You're wearing an attractive dress right now.
Well, I wanted to put this on because I really want to knock boots with you, and I thought that I would get you in the mood a lot sooner if I wear something that hugs all of my curves. What do you think?
Sweet thing, you already look amazing. You didn't have to wait so long to do this. Come here.
Happy New Year, my love!
We are so lucky and blessed. Pucker up, boys.
Fabrice was going to be the announcer here, but he hasn't been seen around the Nick at Night studio for God knows how long, so I will be the one making the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the moment you have all been waiting for since the day it was announced on Weeknight Update. The group known as Sonic Harmonic is ready to sing a song for New Year's. Featuring the Freedom Fighters from Mobius, the Chaotix Detective Group, and Team Dark. They will be singing this year by the 18s. Are you ready, Sonic the Hedgehog? Because the audience surely is ready.
You got it! Na 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 gonna be incredible. This year is gonna be the one. All the planets are lining up for me this year. I'm gonna have fun. I'll paint my masterpiece this year. I'll be recognized. I can feel. I'll fall in love for real this year.
January, I learned to fly. February,
love's gonna find me.
March, April, May, I get carried away. This year, I will reach the pinnacle. This year, I'll get to the top. People will ask, where did he get that energy? This year, I'm never gonna stop. We're gonna make it a better year. We're gonna make it a better year. We're gonna make it a better year.
He's gonna find me. March, April, May, I get carried away.
This year is gonna be incredible. This year is gonna be incredible. This year is gonna be incredible. This year is gonna be
This year I'm gonna have fun.
Doop, 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 doop.
Yeah!
Doop, 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 doop.
Well, that's it. 2022 has officially begun here on Weeknight Update. Thank you so much for watching us, ring in 2022 the right way on Weeknight Update. Let us all try better, this upcoming year. Alright? The ending experiments are starting now. Peace. Now that we have welcomed 2022 into our lives, there's only one thing left to do now, and that is show you the ending experiments. Happy New Year. Let's go. Well, when I talked to one of the tiny kids recently, everything went pretty well, in the end, as far as what had happened. But now, I have two characters from Friday Night Funkin', this video game that has taken the whole world by storm, and I thought that we would get a chance to meet them. It is the holiday season, why not talk to them? So, right now, we're going to interview boyfriend and girlfriend.
Getting freaky on a Friday night yet.
Alright, boyfriend and girlfriend, it is a pleasure to have you both here on this little program here. Boyfriend, I got a question for you. It says here in my notes that before you met girlfriend, you were dating Pico. And you two broke up because of your PTSD. Would you like to explain to me how it affected your relationship and why Pico hates you now?
Well, it's kind of a bit complicated. You see, he got that after the school shooting, and although I was lucky enough to survive, I felt a bit insecure about Pico now. I mean, sure, he saved the day and all, but ever since he had been doing suspicious things, and I didn't want to be a part of that, so I just left him. But I think that's the reason why he also hated me, because I just left him in the ditch and I finally never seen him again. What else is taking daddy deal for his condom off again, my third week dating girlfriend? Ironic, isn't it?
I see. Now, girlfriend, you have dated Tabby before you met boyfriend. How upset were you when he dumped you because he was mad at you for using him?
Can I be completely honest? I don't regret ever forming a relationship with him. He was the best thing that ever happened to me. At least for a while.
Like she used me once. Now look who I am. Just a floating skull with an invisible body. I've lost everything!
However, I do regret the things that I did to him, and I was very upset that he had left me. But I did what I had to do because if I refused to follow my dad...
You will do as I say, my daughter. You will do what I order you to do. If I find out that you ever failed me, I will torture you so hard that you will wish you had not dared to defy me. I'll make sure to let you know the hard way that in the dearest family, you don't mess with us.
I'm sorry, can we go to the next question?
Alright, note to self. Make sure that nobody, that he will work with in the future, would use him for anything like that. Alright, now, boyfriend, why do you love a girlfriend so much?
Bro, have you seen her? Look at her. There's so much you can like about her. Her hair, her eyes, her thighs. And if I die, it will all be worth it. So I can show that she's worth it.
Interesting. And girlfriend, what attracted you to boyfriend?
Well, he's kind of on the short side. You gotta admit, he's got a really big personality. He has such a way with words and a great singing voice too. Plus, you should have seen his fingerboard tricks. He's a master at that.
Interesting. Very interesting. Now, boyfriend, Daddy Dearest is not cool with you because you and girlfriend are going out. I don't know about you, but I think they wants the world to be destroyed. Now, granted, he just wanted you gone and all of that, but come on. What can you expect? Now, anyway, have you ever had nightmares about that guy?
Oh, totally. Like one nightmare I had was I was a tiny mouse, and he was a huge cat. Superman chased me around until I was trapped, and I woke up when he devoured me. Another one was when he trapped me and tortured me, almost like that flower from that one video game. But one that just disturbed me wasn't even caused by the Blue Man himself. You see, I was in that very same battle stage where we fought. Everyone was affected with some virus. Even I was affected too. I never tell him that everything was his fault, and Superman was weakened. I took his life. I'm bad enough at nightmares. It's some strange things in my head.
Now, and girlfriend, how scared were you of your parents when they reacted the way that they did after you told them that you love boyfriend?
You have no idea. To them, it's forbidden for a demon to be in a relationship with a mortal, let alone a human. I was honestly afraid they'd kick me out of the house. But now, I realize they had something much worse in mind.
Yikes, okay. That made me scared, okay. Now, boyfriend, Mommy Dearest is not any better. If you had known that she and Daddy Dearest didn't want anybody to be with girlfriend, and that they wanted everything to be this and that, the third and fourth, and things like that, then would you have done what you did?
Oh, please. Don't those demons know anything better? They can't depend on their daughter forever, Besides, I'm the one who treats my lady with respect, and I've done throughout so much my entire rapper journey. Just want to point out that even I wasn't with girlfriend, I know a damn fact that there could be someone out there who will want to do the same thing as me. Well, unless they turn on you and want you down on the spot. Tabby.
And girlfriend, I understand that you are trapped in a family of demons. How does it feel to have demons in your family?
Sometimes, I wish I wasn't born a demon, Like, I'm amazed at what I can do with my powers and all that, but at the same time, I just wish my parents were more accepting of humans. In addition to my parents, I have to battle my own inner demons. The succubus in me tells me to sway boyfriend to my will just like I did with Tabby, and I try to shut that voice out. It's hard, but it's getting there.
Okay, now, to the both of you, what do you two have to do in order to get your parents off of your backs for good? I mean, they clearly don't think that your relationship is okay, and they both hate, they hate you both equally. And that they think that you two are crazy for going out. What does it take for them to back off and let you two date and get married?
Well, aside from my parents, not almost everyone in my family hates my relationship with girlfriend. My brother Rick is on board, and so is my sister Miku. My mom's a little mixed to me, but I'm not too sure about that. All I'm gonna say is, sure, I may be getting a demon over here, but it's not my fault. I didn't know she was one until I met Daddy Dearest. But hey, at least it was sort of worth it in the end, because I got to meet many talented fans and even make new friends and reunite some old friends. It's been good.
Well, all I can say, it will take all we have to hopefully convince my parents. Keyword in there, hopefully. Boyfriend's been facing off against some pretty tough opponents lately, but you know he'll get through it. And babe, don't forget, no matter what obstacles we're facing, I've still got your back.
Well, this is very insane. I mean, I am just shocked. Alright. Well, thank you both for the interview. Hey, seeing as though it is pretty much 2022 now, boyfriend and girlfriend, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for being the first two visitors to show up. You know what? During the first, actually very early on the first day of 2022. I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you both. Yes.
Happy New Year to you two as well.
Thanks for having us on the show, Eli. Happy New Year!
And to everyone, be on the lookout for the full-ass game, and please, thank Ninja Mother 99. This is Boyfriend, signing out.
Thank you so much for watching at home. You'll enjoy the rest of the editing experiments, okay? We'll see you back here again next week. Alright? Happy New Year! By the time you're seeing this, 2022 is about a few minutes old.
Yeah. I'm surprised that we're able to get ourselves back on track after giving 2022 a huge welcome.
Yup! A huge explosion, some kissing, an actual choir singing a song from an old Disney Channel show, and so much romance! All of that was taking place while Jasmine and I were becoming Mr. and Mrs. Aladdin. You won't see any of that on an actual TV network.
Well, the major TV networks don't have shows like Weeknight Update or Joke Shouter, or even The Hall of Wonders.
Yeah, and what other show can follow an explosion on New Year's with two characters from a popular game, huh?
You got that right. Hey, do you think that Anastasia and Kyrell had a good time at that party?
I don't know. The last time that I checked, they went up to the balcony to have their first New Year's kiss as a couple.
They love that balcony.
I think that it's time for
Episode 9 of Early Romance with Anastasia and Kyrell. So do I!
Let's roll the intro!
Yeah!
And now, because 2022 has just arrived, it's time for another installment of Early Morning Romance with Anastasia and Kirill.
So far, 2022 has turned out to be really good.
Yeah, but I'm still thinking about last year.
Yeah, we have been through crazy things in our lives last year, but ever since our boss Connie Muller got us on the show and on the relationship train, things got a lot better and better for us.
Yeah, it took us a while to become a strong couple, but when we started getting in the groove, everything fell into place.
Yes, indeed. Mama, do you think that 2022 is going to be better?
Well, we have to take it one step at a time, but I think that we need to step back into what we were doing before. I'm still in the mood.
So am I.
This has been Early Morning Romance with Anastasia and Kirill, a casting shoot production in association with Rocky Bro 10. That guy knows how to ring in a new year. Now, stay tuned for viewer mail time and the morning show starring Rebel Wilson on Nick at Night. Happy New Year.
Nick at night. Now there's more of what you adore. From dusk to dawn, leave your TV on for good TV. Nick at night.
So 2022 has just begun with a huge explosion, and you want to know some questions about how you're supposed to move forward after what you've been through last year, huh?
Don't worry. The room will stop spinning soon.
Also, we have two people who are worthy enough to answer your questions very early on New Year's Day.
Yep, Dr. Anna Elephant and Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream are the perfect people to do that so early in the year.
Facts.
Hey, this can only mean one thing.
It's time for another episode of Real Time with Dr. Anna and Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream.
It's the 8th episode of Your Mail Time, so here we go.
Happy New Year. It's viewer mail time with Dr. Anna Elephant and Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream.
Happy New Year! We're just about 13 minutes into the new year, and the big moment had you in shock. So it's viewer mail time. I'm Dr. Anna Elephant.
And I'm Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream. Well, it's officially New Year's Day now. Let's see what's in our inbox now. Ooh, here's something from Courtney Mina. Dear Docs, I'm surprised that 2021 had a lot of ridiculous moments. What should we do in 2022 to avoid those moments from happening again?
Ouch. That's a lot to unpack during the first hour of 2022, huh? Well, here's what we can all do. Be kind to one another and help one another out. It may not be enough, but it is a start. Hey, we have another email. This came from Lorena Duff. She sent us an email before, but look at this. Dear Docs, I broke up with Corey Rivers in 2021, and I can't thank you enough for helping me get away from a guy who wouldn't let me eat, relax, and have fun. Of course I'm pretty lonely, and I have to start 2022 without a lover. What should I do?
Good question, Lorena. Well, you can always get a show on Nick at Night. That will help you out.
Well, it will take you a while to find love, but at least you'll get some money. Take a look at this. Yeah, we're getting a lot of money and a lot of love this year.
Yeah, well, we need to get out of here. We were busy making out until you came here, and we gotta get back to doing that. Happy New Year, and we will see you next week.
We sure will. Happy New Year. Toodles!
This has been Viewer Mail Time with Dr. Anna Elephant and Dr. Joseph Shaving Cream. Stay tuned for the morning show starring Rebel Wilson as she, Anna Hathaway, Zendaya Coleman, Tom Holland, Dido, and Craig Kilborn talk about 2021's funniest moments and make resolutions for the year 2022. Next on all of the Nick at Night TV stations. Happy New Year from Glam Rock Freddy Fazbear and my beloved child Gregory. Let's go, Gregory. We gotta put you to sleep.
Happy New Year! Remember, don't dance with a shoe when you have a huge headache. And, Lorena Duff, join the Nick at Night team. We're waiting for you.
Rocky Brotet, you have truly outdone yourself this time. Thank you so much.
Here's to whatever happens next in 2022. Can we please go back to fooling around now?
Cause it's crazy, it's really crazy, it's Nick at Night.
And now, jazzing your stress away, it's the musical performance time.
Well, folks, we did it. We rang in 2022 with a big explosion. Now, I think that it's time for me to get behind the piano and give you the first musical performance of 2022. And since it is a very special installment, I figure why not give you a little surprise. How many of you can remember this song? Hey folks, listen, you know what, now that we have, welcomed 2022 in, with the big explosion and everything else, I think that it's time for us to take a look back on all the great things that we have done on Weeknight Update in 2021. That's right. You know what? In the past, we didn't do it, but this year, I think that it is time. So, I want you all to sit back, relax, and reminisce with us as we take you, on a journey of all the things that we have done last year. In 2021.
So Will Smith's first job was selling refrigerators with his dad. So that could either mean that they're also responsible for cleaning them beforehand, or they're people who we should definitely not trust.
Well, I'll definitely say this. That joke should be frozen.
For historical reference?
No, for my plants. They grow on frozen jokes that aren't going anywhere.
Before ending Fuller House last year, Candace Cameron Bure got a letter from Lori Loughlin congratulating her on a successful run. Interesting, especially since she tried to run away from her consequences.
Greg, I find you guilty of telling a bad joke.
In the meantime, I find you guilty of making me lose my mind.
Anyway...
Greetings, my name is Gasto, and it's no team for joke shoulder. Madame Becky and Demon Kenir aren't paying me enough money to do this.
So, John Molly is doing a reboot of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers with Andy Samberg? Huh. Well, I don't think that Disney will allow those guys to work. They don't even sound like chipmunks.
Neither do you, Joey. But at least you still have good jokes.
True, true. Of course, you're a lot funnier than either one of those guys.
I've worked with Fabrice a few times before, and he's part of the show now as well. How did the two of you meet?
We met in probably the most interesting way. It was in late 2017. I was still an AGK parodyist then. I was on the AGK wiki and I commented on a wiki page saying if I could use a character for my series at the time. Fabrice, who was an admin at the time, replied to my comment saying he doesn't mind it. We eventually began having a conversation with each other, then began having more and more for the next few months, to the point we would become friends. In other words, we met because I asked if I could use a fictional character.
Good evening, this is Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm also that mammoth in Yogi. The one that's voiced by Goku. If you don't remember, I'll give you a reminder. Hasta la vista, baby! Yeah! I'll be back! Oh, fuck you, Chica. Fuck you.
Hey there, adventurers! It's Tails here, and I'm here to welcome you all to Nick at Night. I hope you're all having fun tonight, because we've got a lot to show you tonight. So coming up next is Weeknight Updates with Mr. Kung E. Muller. Get ready for tons of fun coming from Chicago, with guests like Nev519, Emmanuel Gassi, Swaggy Vortex 733 VA Studios, Plumber J2, Diamond Kenny Official, and Rocky Bro 10. I'm telling you, those people are just incredible. Each of them have their own talent, so I can assure you they'll be entertaining you tonight. I really hope the female version of myself isn't among the audience. She really gives me the creeps. Ooh.
So, Netflix is developing a movie with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Ha! Yeah, right! Like anybody would watch that after what she said about Joke Shouter.
Yeah, way to get Jennifer back, Joey.
He even took it out on Adam Sandler and Netflix too. Talk about a triple whammy, right, baby?
You got it, sweet thing.
Hey, what's going, boys? Edward, how are you doing that way? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? I'm feeling alright. I feel like every day, I'm surviving, Well, that's all you can do, viewers. Yeah, especially with the world around us being so weird and crazy. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Alright.
How do you feel about this thing called Mike-Gate? Because the scandal all about microphones. How people aren't giving microphones enough respect.
Mike-Gate? No, sir, I never heard of that scandal. But there's a true fact. That's a true fact you make there. people aren't giving microphones a lot of respect. Especially when they scream at me for lying or something like that. You have no idea how much it hurts. How much it hurts to be yelled at over a line that you have to read. But at the end of the day, it's all voice acting. So, hey, if you have to scream, you have to scream. If you have to yell, you have to yell. But it's still disrespectful at the end of the day.
That's right. All microphones matter. All microphones matter.
By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Mesdames et messieurs, I now présente to you Monsieur et Madame Kenir.
From Nickelodeon Studios, Nick at Night proudly presents Hall of Wonders. And now a man who once developed a game with Scott Cawthon, Dave Aladdin.
Greetings, my fellow audience. My name is Dave Aladdin, and I welcome you to the Hall of Wonders. We're going to look at some legends, objects, and other things that make people wonder. This morning, we'll have a discussion about Scott Cawthon. He's a rather popular game developer, and he's very kind.
Excuse me, Mr. Aladdin. Are you talking about the same guy who made the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise?
Absolutely, Mr. Tables. By the way, Mr. Tables is the owner of the Hall of Wonders, if you're wondering who he is. Anyway, let's look at these photos and see how great Scott Cawthon is.
Anyway, now it's no secret that I have a major crush on Sophia Carson. Now, if you didn't know that until now, then please forgive me for not telling you this sooner. Now, do you have crushes on anybody?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not have a crush on anybody. But if I had to pick one person, it would be J.K. Simmons.
Okay. Interesting. Now, getting into the theme of Weeknight Update here for a little bit. How nervous were you when you first joined the Weeknight Update team?
I don't know, I'll say pretty nervous and at the same time really excited. So I guess you can say I was in between there, those two. I was nervous but also excited. But yeah, I'm so happy to work for you and others.
Great! I finally got to talk to my sweetheart! And look at it! You get my heart and to do a show immediately following this! Oh, that was very dope too! Oh, I just want to give Ellie Kungi Muller a kiss right now! I can't take it anymore! Oh, honey!
Hey! What are you doing in front of a fridge?
Yeah! Stop trying to eat all my food!
Oh, so just because someone turned me into a bear, I now have to get chased away by you? Just my luck! Oh!
Hey, get back here! You big bear!
Uh-oh! I knew that I shouldn't have good friends with my fortune teller! Now I can't give you other! We're never honey!
Mr. Everscat and the boys, how are you doing, Island? I'm doing alright. Big show tonight. Well, confused. It's all multiple pens, 12 anniversary? Yes, that's more of his 12th anniversary. 1 year since his Twitter stuff, yeah. 1 year. Then he deleted his Twitter account? Yeah. But he's still pretty cool with all the people he has met over the years on the past year or so on Twitter and yada yada yada. What? Okay. That's very interesting. Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
I want to conclude this question with this quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dream. Remember, Ellie, you have a dream? Never let it go to waste.
Wow. Thank you. You're making me feel emotional again. I know we just did the anniversary show about a couple weeks ago, but wow. That is Promotional.
We have a problem here.
We have received something ridiculous.
This will probably break your heart, sir.
We're sorry about doing this, boss, but you have to look at this.
Would you like to go out with me?
Okay, but let me play Minecraft first. Also, don't tell Uncully Muller about us.
We're getting information from Toronto in Canada that some people on TikTok are leaking some random stuff to get attention, like hand sanitizers that were stolen from school or water heaters.
Say what?
It gets even worse when people actually steal toilet seats from school bathrooms so they can get that glorious moment of attention.
Excuse me, Dave?
What did I miss?
We tell you this, Gaspina. TikTok is going crazy right now. It's an emergency.
In short, TikTok users are getting more stupid every day.
Well, if you want your dollars, you'll have to kill me first.
Mr. Tables, no.
Excuse me? I think you need to knock it off. I mean, come on, what? You says that you want your daughter to be protected. Oh no, you want her gone as well because she's dating the guy she really loves. One of you says that you want to keep your mustache, but it's already 8 inches long. One's mad because a late night talk show on Netflix isn't happening anymore, but we all know why. And as for the last one, if you had cheated on the guy for all week nowadays, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Baby, I'm scared.
What happened, baby?
I had this nightmare last night.
How were you able to find time to sleep when you're always hungry?
Well, I only sleep for a short period of time because my belly is my alarm clock.
Hey, how you doing there, buddy? I'm doing alright now. Now, there are a lot of things that are going to take place, in the not too distant future. Okay, I know the talent that James coming back to Weeknight this week, and things like that, but what other things are you talking about? Well, it's November 1st, isn't it? Yes, November 1st, you're right, yeah. That means that this year is almost over. Oh my goodness, you're right. In about 2 months, it'll be a whole new year. It'll be January 1st, 2022. You're right. And I can't believe that this year has just flown by. Yeah, I know. You know what, we managed. We're surviving through this year. Yeah. You think they won't make it through next year? Who knows at this point?
Is this fast enough?
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're lucky that I live next door to you. Also, I have invented the triple cheeseburgers, and I think that they might satisfy her for a little while.
You better start making more food, because Anastasia might definitely live unless you do this.
Hey, how you doing now, buddy? I'm doing alright. Did you have a nice Thanksgiving? Hey, yes, I had a nice Thanksgiving. Although I didn't got little barbecue and things like that. I had to rub on shelter for some show. Anyway, how are you feeling, my buddy? How was your Thanksgiving? It was alright. But you know how it is, so, everybody gets stressed out for all. Sometimes everybody comes on. It was good to be on that side. No worries, son. I got stuff. Mr. Edwards, got the boys. Hey, how you doing, young buddy? I'm looking out for you. What? I went to a walk today.
start the show. Let's get moving. Yes, sir. I was got the boys. How you doing tonight, Ed? I'm doing alright, but I won't tell you this. You know, I'm a little confused. Why? What's wrong? Well, I just got this weird package in the mail. Oh, really? Well, what is it? You know, I don't know. I mean, I thought the little bit extra a Christmas present on the package, but instead, all I got was a fruitcake. Fruitcake? We were just talking about it. Really? What's up? Yeah, why don't you better take it? Well, yeah, but fruitcake? You know, can it actually be taken over to someone's home as a present? Yeah. Lately, a lot of people hate fruitcake. Why? Well, that's a good question. Well, we certainly had a ball last year. I mean, 2021, meaning last year now, because we had the big explosion. But you know what I mean, right? Anyway, I want you all to enjoy the first weekend of 2022. I really do. Alright? You know, and I want to thank you all once again for everything. Alright? You know, it has been incredible. It really has been an incredible journey. But guess what? In 2022 is going to be, 2022, you're going to see a lot more of our great stuff, alright? You haven't seen anything yet. Alright? You know, and starting on Monday, you're going to see a lot of amazing things on Weeknight Update. I can assure you that. Thank you for sticking around. You know, I look forward to what 2022 will bring, or what else 2022 will bring. Because we just ran